This is our latest occupation, which is the Swiss Bank UBS. We've had it for 4 days now. The legal guys are covering us on what we can do and all that. We're making a new fire exit to make it legalised for fire exits. So we're removing the door here. Well, they are removing the door here. We're doing this so that we make that into our reception, which has got easier access from the street. It also means that intruders can't go directly up the stairs, because the stairs is opposite the original doorway. Well, we were getting beyond capacity down the road. You know, our intentions are to make this quite a long-term occupation. Well, it wasn't my intention to do it for 4 weeks, but it did become enjoyable. I just meant to do it for 1 day as a point of solidarity. It's also, you know, it's also a cheaper way to spend a night in London. You know what I mean? So you're living rent-free in the centre of London, and normally I'd be staying at, you know, now that I haven't got a gaff in the West End, I would, you know, I'd be staying at round mates' houses if I wasn't paying for a hotel for myself. And here is my inner sanctum. It's my tent here. It's my frontline sanctuary here. As you can see, I've got a tent inside a tent. It's a bit of a mess. I haven't made my bed as yet. Yeah, quite cosy in there. It's my inflatable bed on top of the cobbles. We've got polystyrene under there, sleeping bag. My clothes over there. Okay, have a turn around. I call all these tents around me that they're my Imperial Guard. Yeah, we'll try and do. You should be able to take this in. They all know me here, but they are a bit on the security. But keep rolling, and we'll see what we can do. We're all right filming here, yeah?
Yep, that's good.
Cheers, mate.
No worries.
All right, how are we doing? We're going upstairs up onto the roof doing a bit of coverage of this thing. Is that all right? Okay.
Please, yes, please.
Let's go up. Right, so this is the building as it stands. This is where I have suggested to our group that we would set up something called the University of Ideas, where we could invite all of the kids that can't afford the ridiculous loans that have been set upon them to get an education. Okay. All right, thank you very much.
Are there any lights in here?
No. This is a mood a bit though, yeah. So we've got all of that. I mean, there are all these buildings over here that are also accessible and totally empty. We've actually got a lecture theatre, like a bloody amphitheatre that we're going to move into. This goes right the way through that way. It is a bit dark down this way. I'll take you up now. I was at art school, and we had a wonderful bloke called John Gillard who came from New York. This bloke said, here, there's money to be made, and it's a really good laugh in this thing called advertising. So on the strength of that thing, I got into Saatchi & Saatchi, which was only a small agency at the time, an up-and-coming hot shop. Did some work for Daily Mail and you know, won awards and things, and you know, go to the Grosvenor House, dress up in Dickie Bows, get pissed, shag the secretaries and all this sort of thing, and then off to Cannes for the Ad Film Festival. And in the time, I was 5 years at Saatchi's in these forward dives, yeah. By the time I'd left, it was the biggest agency in the world. Yes, I wasn't going, I need a wife. I was in my 30s, doing very well, a caster for a commercial. What would you like me to do? And I said, well, I'd like you to walk across here with this bottle of champagne on a tray and put it into the fridge. And then I would like you to fall in love with me, have my babies, and then leave me after 10 years and clean me out. But such is life. Seemed like a reasonable deal at the time. So I packed my bags and come up and become an ice cream man for the summer, which was a bit of a turnaround. And I thought, oh, well, it's not exactly my career choice. And then, fortunately, I got caught for speeding in the ice cream van. Oh, well, it's just, yeah, I mean, you know, as it is, it's only have to go over 30, and it's a very hilly place. This is exciting, I'm in the now. Yeah, I haven't got a game plan. I don't think the world's got a game plan at this moment, because none of us have got the answers to solve the
the crap we're in at this moment, and it is living day to day now for most people. There is a thrill in money. It does, you know, it's like, wow, you know what I mean?
Occupy Times. Get your copy now. Get your copy now. There we go, sir. What do you got?
You know, I was 26 and I was offered £120,000 salary to front up an agency.
What a big sound. Alright, blessed love. Right, only Joe.
Yeah. Yo, don't give up, you know. We are the people, we are the power. You understand? They'll look at you and they'll tell you, yeah, what you're doing is wrong. It's not going to make a difference. It's going to make a difference. So keep going. Keep your heads up. Keep warm. You're done now.
Just by sticking it out, every extra day it stays in position. It raises the questions in Middle England, you know, around dinner tables. Oh, why are they doing this? Is this like a proper movement? You know, people are discussing, you know, they must have something to say because they are sticking it out so long. I know that all the press are looking for, well, what are your end results to be out there? Even if it is only a change of consciousness among people to say, yeah, actually, let's not be all about greed, let's consider this thing, even if it becomes unfashionable to be ostentatiously wealthy. It will have done an enormous thing.